Hey everybody, so today I'm filming my Loot Crate DX. I'm so sorry about the delay in filming this box. Just had so much going on this past week. But I did get this box and absolutely love this box. I've never had a Loot Crate DX before. If they didn't get any kind of special themes in the future that were like something that we really loved, like so if they did like a Walking Dead DX, we'd get it, because I'm actually pretty impressed with the contents of this box. So this box is actually inside out at this moment, because you can turn it the other way, and I really had to turn it the other way because I thought the inside was really cool. Of course, this is the imagery from the thing. And as you can see, it says the thing there. And then on the bottom it says, if I was an imitation, a perfect imitation, how would you know if it was really me? Which is really cool, because obviously the monster in the thing imitates. So this is the box. It's huge and it's really heavy. So I'm just going to open it up off screen and kind of show you the things as I get them out, just because it'll be a bit easier. The first thing I'm going to talk about is this. Now, I don't watch Ash vs the Evil Dead, but I definitely want to try it because it does look quite good. And this item here, I'm going to turn this light off because it may be better. There you go. It's a little bit shiny, the box, so it's difficult, but it is a chainsaw power bank. Now, when I first saw it, I just didn't see the words power bank. Ripped it open and I thought maybe it's a money bank, but it's actually a power bank in the shape of a chainsaw, which is actually pretty cool. So I'm going to get that out for you. It was created for them exclusively. There's details on the card of the shop where you can buy these from. You can actually get lots of different shapes and styles. It's actually quite large if you look at it in like sort of conjunction with my hand. I don't think it's the kind of thing that I would carry around in my handbag, but it's really useful to have in here, and I've actually charged it all up so it's ready to go. So basically it's got your slots in the end here for you to plug in your devices, and then this is the little charging cable that I charged it up with. The red light is on while it's charged, and then the light goes off once it's fully charged. And it does say on this side, Ash vs Evil Dead. But that's kind of the plain side. If I'm going to display it in my room like this, sometimes my phone is low on charge in here when I'm kind of filming and needing it to take photos, so it's going to be quite handy to have something to kind of plug into. And as I said, I'm just going to display it this way in my room, because it could be a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you know, sort of chainsaw. But it's cool, it's got the blood splatter. And I thought it was really quite funny on the box. It does say, micro USB charging cable included, not a toy, made in China, blood splatter may vary. I thought that was quite good, because obviously they're going to be different. But it's a lovely item. It's nice and weighty, it's nice and sturdy, and I do have a little one of these that I have in my handbag, but it's really useful to have one of these actually. You know, just keep it charged up, and then if you do run out of charge, at least you've got something to charge your device with. So that was the first item. We do get a pin in here, which I'll show you it now. The pin in here is absolutely huge. Again, there's my hand, there's the pin. It's like you can fit it in your palm. It's really huge. And it's Doug Bradley, which is Pinhead. So that's kind of cool. And it's on that sort of, I don't know, I was going to say a puzzle box, and then I thought, is it really a puzzle box? It is. It's on the puzzle box pattern, so I'm probably just going to leave it on there and display that in my room, to be honest, because I probably wouldn't wear it. But I really like it. We did get the Loot Crate pets as well, which I'm not showing on here, but I will put some pictures of our dog in a t-shirt, because the t-shirt was pretty good, even though we don't like naked at the moment. But the stuff in the box, there was like a squeaky mystery machine which I gave to my daughter because she's a huge Scooby-Doo fan, and she's kind of got that displayed in her room. They did enjoy their dog treats massively, they loved them. And then the actual thing that you got, which I love, I'm going to put on a necklace, it's the charm, or the pet tag, is the same as the badge in the actual Loot Crate, so yeah. And I'm a huge Halloween fan, Michael Myers fan, so just going to hang that on a choker. I think it'll look really good. So I was really impressed with that. So sorry I'm not doing a pet video, because we opened it, we were going to, but then we kind of just distributed the items, and the dogs ate the treats anyway, so it was kind of like, well, there's really not much to show you now. But I did cancel the pet one. I may get it again in the future, but I did, the t-shirt we got for Ripley, which is our German Shepherd. She's a dwarf German Shepherd, but she's got a German Shepherd sized body, if that makes sense. She's just got short legs. And we got the 2XL for her because she's a little bit round, so she needed a bigger size, so we got a golden Labrador size just because she's a bit on the chunky side. But I then went onto eBay and found a t-shirt for our Jack Russell. So I got that just for a couple of pounds off eBay, and that should be coming soon. And it's really good. It's like, I think it's meant to be Deadpool, I'm not entirely sure, but it just says leader of the pack, and he thinks he is, so I thought it was quite funny. So I will possibly show you him and his t-shirt when it comes, because if she had a t-shirt, it didn't feel right that he didn't have a really cool t-shirt. So anyway, I'm waffling. On to the next item. So this is the next item, and it's from the thing. I'm going to take it out so you can see it, because I'm not a person that keeps things in boxes. If I really like an item, I'm going to display it, and I don't really like displaying things in boxes. I think it's more personal, and it feels like, for me, it feels like if I keep it in a box, it's like, yes, it's keeping it pristine, but it's like, it's not showing my passion for it. If I take it out and display it, and I can touch it and look at it, because I'm passionate about the item, if that makes sense, and I just prefer to display it that way. But this is Bottin's Monster. And I love the thing on the side, it says, I know I'm human, and if you are all these things, then you just attack one right now. So some of you are still human. This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to, but it's vulnerable out in the open. If it takes us over, then it has no more enemies, nobody left to kill it, and then it's won. And apparently this is a limited edition item as well. I think it's plastic, to be fair. I wasn't sure if it was polyresin when I first took it out just because of the feel, but it is plastic. And it's just kind of the morphin kind of faces there. It's really, really cool. I like the colour of it as well. I like the green. And it says the thing there. So, yeah. Quite an interesting thing. So it's nice to be able to get these things out of the box and start displaying them in my room now. And the next thing is huge, and this is definitely why the box was so heavy. And it's this. It says, warning, coffee dweller zombie mug inside, 20-ounce mug. And no other decoration on the box, it's just black. So this is the mug. And it's just, I mean, it would have been nice with the cast on, I must admit. It would have been really lovely if we'd had the whole cast round it, considering we've now lost a couple of members. But never mind, it's got zombies on, it says The Walking Dead. It's really cool. I mean, they're really nice, very detailed graphic kind of images on there. And it's absolutely huge. It says do not microwave on the bottom. And it is licensed by AMC. So, do not soak. Okay. Then inside, you've got this zombie inside. He doesn't appear to have any arms. Would have been really nice, to be fair. I love the red inside, but if he'd been grey and he'd kind of been popping out your coffee as it went down, and you had like the red as if the blood, and then him green-grey in the middle, it would have looked a lot better. But that's okay. But it's really huge and really, really heavy. So I'm probably just going to display that in here. I might put brushes in it because they'll go quite nicely around him without kind of falling over. So it's actually going to be quite useful. So that is the mug. So we also got a magazine in here. This one is Delirium. I think they put more appropriate magazines in. I don't think they put the same magazines in all the time. But I've got some interesting little articles in here, and it says it's the 12th terrifying issue. So I don't know. But like I said, it's got some interesting articles in there that I definitely want to read, so it's kind of cool. It's got some pretty gory imagery in there. Oh, it's nice for a little bit of inspiration because I like to try to do SFX, so that's quite nice. So I thought the magazine was nice. And then the last thing in the bottom of the box, before I get to my final item, which is the wearable, is this, which is a limited edition print. I'm going to take it out of the plastic so you can see it better. And it's a really lovely print, I must admit. It's from the Evil Dead 2. And these are limited and they are numbered in the bottom corner. Mine is 13,000, I think that's 13,619 out of 17,000. And it's really, really nice. It almost has sort of the hints of kind of almost sort of 3D with it, just with that kind of very vibrant red. It's not 3D, but it's kind of cool. And I think the imagery in this is really, really nice. So I'm definitely going to frame this up because it is a limited edition thing. It's on really nice card. It's nice and thick and sturdy. Yeah. Not the hugest of fan of the Evil Dead, if I'm entirely honest. They're okay, but yeah. Not really a huge fan, but still I think the imagery is really, really nice, and yeah, it's a classic. I've not actually seen Evil Dead 2, however, just the first one, so I must check that out and see whether I like it better than the first one. The card in this one is quite detailed. I'm going to hold it there so you can't see the last item. It folds out, it's really nice, tells you about your items, and just on the outside, horror. And then the last thing in the item is the wearable. Okay, so I ordered this box, yes, because it was horror themed, but second mainly because there was a Scream item in it, and I don't have any kind of Scream wearables, but also I want to collect anything kind of Scream related, and I like the sound of the Thing being in there and The Walking Dead, so there's other things in there, and also I do want to watch Ash vs Evil Dead, so I kind of thought, well, okay, there's things in there that interest me. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Evil Dead, doesn't mean I don't like it. I'd watch it if it was on. I do want to check out Evil Dead 2, but I love the image of that. So you don't have to like every single horror film to like some of the imagery or the characters in it. You might not enjoy the film itself, but you might like some things about it. Because for me, with films, I like sometimes it's a story or a certain character or the cinematography. I think that I just kind of get into the whole kind of film process. So, and horror, for me, sometimes the worst horror, like the really, really bad horror, is some of the most enjoyable horror, but that's just the way I am. I'm kind of like that with films too. Anyway, I'm waffling and I'm going to show you my final item because I'm super excited about it. So the item that we got from Ghostface, and it's actually got in the top of the sweater, it's a jumper, it says Scream Ghostface Loot Crate DX. So the sweatshirt is in a large. I got something so it would be nice and cosy and larger for me, which I'm really pleased it fit. I was a bit worried the large was going to be a bit small, but it works out, it's quite loose still. So, just sometimes so difficult to tell with American sizing. But it is just Ghostface in the Edward Munch Scream picture painting. And it's done in black and white rather than colour, which is really quite nice. It's really effective. So I'm really happy with it. It's really cosy. It's nice and warm and fluffy inside. I probably can't really see, but it's so fluffy. And it's really, really comfortable. So I really love it. And I don't have much of like sort of wearables in the way of Ghostface. In fact, this is my second. I just got a vest top when Shirt Punch did they do like t-shirts of the day. And leading up to Halloween, they did quite a few horror ones. I did pick up a couple. And Ghostface was one of them, which I got in a vest format, which I really, really like because I didn't have anything for Scream. Not wearables anyway. So anyway, enough waffle. I thought it was a really, really good box. I really liked everything in it. I have displayed everything now. I'm going to frame up Evil Dead 2. And I'm probably going to put that outside the room because there's a couple of pictures that kind of don't go with like what's hung underneath them. So I'm going to replace them with that. And yes, that is it. I also have my horror block coming up, so please do keep watching out on my channel for that. That just arrived a couple of days ago. And that's it for today's video, guys. So I really hope you've enjoyed it as always. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. And I'm going to see you all in the next one. Bye.